StarkNet is an open-source Layer 2 network developed by Israeli software company StarkWare. Running as a ZK rollup on Ethereum, StarkNet helps dApps achieve larger computational scale with lower transaction costs using Stark proofs. The network allows smart contracts to interact with other contracts deployed on the blockchain, increasing composability between protocols. When considering the value of StarkNet, it's important to consider the entire StarkWare technology stack. StarkNet, StarkX, and Cairo provide developers with a powerful, reliable solution that offers ideal Ethereum features such as security and decentralization while speeding up transaction times and lowering costs. Here are some reasons why we believe StarkNet could be one of the biggest winners in the Layer 2 scaling solution race. The first major advantage of StarkNet is its strong focus on decentralization. Stark proofs allow for more users to verify the entire blockchain with low hardware requirements, and the permissionless nature of the sequencer and prover ensures that the network is censorship resistant. In terms of growth and development, the StarkNet Foundation will allocate 50.1% of the initial token supply towards ecosystem development, with one of the development goals being to enhance StarkNet's decentralization through the development of governance mechanisms, establishment of decentralized sequencing and proving. This emphasis on decentralization helps attract the kind of builders we want to see in Ethereum, those who are focused on building open networks that adhere to the core principles of decentralized technology. We believe this is a positive push towards ecosystem development. The second value proposition of StarkNet is the richness of tools available in StarkX, a heavy-duty Layer 2 scalability engine that provides support for some large networks such as the perpetual trading platform DEDX, the Layer 2 scaling solution ImmutableX, and the NFT game StarkWare. One reason for the successful launch of StarkNet is the batcher used in StarkX, which played a critical role in the sequencing of transactions in StarkNet. After testing on DEDX and other platforms, it gave developers confidence in the sequencing mechanism of StarkNet, even though it was launched in a semi-complete state. This proprietary engine is another attractive feature of StarkNet for developers considering building on the network. Complex applications can leverage the advantages of StarkNet and StarkX through vertical integration. StarkNet behaves more like a decentralized blockchain, as it has a gas fee mechanism that provides more general functionality at the expense of throughput. StarkX is like a massive computer, suitable for ubiquitous use cases such as large-scale payments, transactions, and massive NFT minting. As the complexity and functionality of Web3 applications increase, it may be necessary to deploy parts of a project on different rollups to optimize efficiency. With the recent completion of the Ethereum merger, the focus has shifted to other tracks in Vitalik's new Ethereum roadmap. The Surge is the second track focusing on speed, with the goal of achieving over 100,000 transactions per second through rollup. Not just any rollup, but a quantum-secure snarked/starked Ethereum for the future. Investors have been eager to find opportunities in ZK technology and have high expectations for the future of Ethereum scalability. StarkNet undoubtedly benefited from the surge of investor interest, raising $100 million in a Series D funding round led by GreenOaks Capital and Coatue with an $8 million valuation, with participation from investors like Tiger Global. CEO Yuri Kolodny said the funds will be used for product and business development, engineering design, and ecosystem development. With ample resources, we expect StarkWare to begin ramping up its business development to accelerate the growth of its ecosystem and compete with other Layer 2 rivals like Polygon. The biggest obstacle to adoption may be StarkNet's programming language, Cairo. While Cairo is powerful and optimized for provable computations, it has a steeper learning curve and there are currently far fewer Cairo developers than Solidity developers. If developers are not yet familiar with Cairo, they may encounter additional friction when joining StarkNet, slowing down its adoption. Nevertheless, with the massive momentum of the ZK movement, we expect to see more developers choosing Cairo. The StarkWare team, led by Eli Ben-Sasson and Yuri Kolodny, is highly capable and provides excellent support for developers. Additionally, Nethermind's Nubia team has released a Solidity to Cairo transpiler, allowing developers to quickly deploy smart contracts written in Solidity on StarkNet. Since the launch of the StarkNet mainnet in November 2021, the StarkNet ecosystem has grown to include a wide range of dApps across different fields. Many infrastructure, wallet, tool and development tool, DeFi, GameFi, and even NFT projects are being built on StarkNet. The ecosystem is expanding and becoming more vibrant, with great potential to mature into one of the leading players in the Layer 2 race. So far, StarkNet has been a more restrained competitor in the Layer 2 race. Since its launch, it has been focused on laying the foundation for its fledgling ecosystem. However, being restrained doesn't mean being powerless. Clearly, we have already seen the availability of StarkX on StarkNet, and with its ample resources, StarkNet appears ready to enter a period of explosive growth and become a top contender in the scalability race.